Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hope everyone's having a blessed evening. I'm having a blessed evening. So, let me jump right into this topic. This topic is very dear and near to me, and we're talking about when bending the rules fit your criteria, fit your diabolical mindset, fit whatever that's you got going on with the side of yourself. We see that all around the world, people are breaking rules and regulation based on race, creed, religion, right? Nothing is being straightforward with the heart. Everything's about money, everything's about power. So these individuals, they breaking the rules and regulations because they feel they can do that. They feel that their forefathers are the one that procreated these rules and regulations, and set it to stone for their survival, for their understanding, and for their ancestors, for their children. See, as you think back and you realize that certain things that's going on in society is not fit for colored people. It's not fit for you. It's not fit for us. This agenda, this way of life is based on garbage. It's made up of imbalance and is not made for people of color. And I'm telling you this. This is fact. And this is not geared towards no particular individuals. It's not geared towards um, anybody. Anybody that have these ways and actions all around the world, you know, it is not geared towards certain people. Now, it doesn't have to do with a particular group of individuals. It could be anybody that have that diabolical mindset that don't want to follow the rules and regulation, which should apply for any and everybody that was placed upon the earth. Should follow this under no circumstances. The being that individuals set in motions to secure their lineage, to secure their livelihood, to secure their bloodline. That's what they're gonna do, and it's not meant for nobody else. It's not meant for nobody else. So I don't know why people, you know, is making posts and making videos about these certain things, right? Because the the law of the land is not for. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's not for colored people. It's not for colored people. These things supposed to be based on spirituality, based on what the Creator says, His rules and regulation. All right, and then the rules and regulation that man's put upon the earth put to coincide with the holy scriptures. Right, this what it's supposed to be getting towards. You don't supposed to come up with your own laws and rules and regulation so it could fit you or your ancestors or your children or anything like that. Like for example, you see what's going on. How can you pardon people that was doing trades with guns? I mean, ghost guns that's going to kill people, right? And so where these guns are going, in what neighborhoods that are they traveling for our children, so we could smoke each other, so we could talk about, yo, this the op over here, you and me. So if we really look at things for what it is, it's not good. It's not good for anyone. It's not. Basically, it's not. And it's not sad. It's not sad. You know why it's not sad? Because it's already set in stone. Through what social media and through what these videos, they are covering some tales that been there for centuries, that been there for years. You can't get away from this. You can't get away. It's going to expose you. And individuals feel like, well, we control the social media. We control the waves. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pardon so and so. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. to fit your evil ways. So the rules and regulations is going to be bent, not for you and me, but for a specific class of individuals. That's the bottom line, and that's my take on it. And that's my take on it. And is it messed up? No, it's not messed up. Because if you had some type of power or some understanding or with some money, you would break the rules and regulation yourself. You don't want your child going to jail even though they're doing evil acts. Okay? They can get away with the evil acts, but a particular people can't. So this is what is gearing up for the next generation, the children. It's teaching them that you can break the rules and regulation at any time. It's not going to be no penalty. It's not going to be no punishment. You can do it. It don't matter. Your forefathers is the one that set this in stone. Man-made. Man-made. This is why we have to understand man-made rules are allowed to be broken, but not the creator. Not the creator. Rules and regulation. They're not meant to be broken. They are meant to be fulfilled. They are meant to be fulfilled. That's where it comes with the spirituality. This is why I said spirituality is the foundation, is the key to existence. If you have mankind that's ruling over the world, that's ruling over the world, they're gonna make rules and regulations to fit their diabolical ways and actions. They meant to. They cannot be trusted. They cannot be trusted. And it's sad because spirituality is out the window. Spirituality is out the window. Do you see how far have we landed off the map? And that goes for everybody in existence because ain't nobody speaking up. There's only a few people speaking up about all this diabolical stuff, people breaking the rules and regulation and these evil thoughts. Somebody got to say something and stand up to this. It's not right. It's not right. If somebody break the rules and regulation, break the law, they should be held accountable. It doesn't matter who you are because you teach the next generation that you're going to be held accountable for your actions. So one particular group, they help whatever they do, they're going to be held accountable for their actions and be put away for years and years and decades with cheap labor, with the 13th Amendment. You a slave if you break the rules and regulation, then you get locked up. You be slaving for over 30 years, making core craft, walking around with state green, or walking around with federal gear on, you know, doing cheap labor for 18 cent, whatever 10 cent or whatever they doing now. You become a slave. It's sad, man, because these rules and regulations supposedly was put down for men, but it wasn't put down for everybody. It was put down for a particular group of individuals. This is facts, man. Do your history, do the knowledge, man. Do the understanding. And once you do this, you will have a better understanding on why things the way it is. Excuse my background. I'm still working on this, But listen, don't forget never mind the background. All right. Look, it says what? Teamwork. You look at it, teamwork. See it? Teamwork. Listen, it's about changing the narration, changing the attitude, changing the mental. Because we far gone, man. We're far gone, man. We're too far gone. And it's sad. And it's sad. And it's sad for the colored people. Now, I was just basically looking at the minimum wage. I think the minimum wage is $15 or something like that. It's going up to $16.50. What you gonna do with $16.50? Won't the minimum wage go up $25 an hour? That's what the minimum wage is supposed to be going to, $25 an hour. So people can do what? They can pay their bills. They can pay their bills. You cannot pay no bills on those 16.50 an hour, 16.50. I'm gonna have to get another job. My rent, my one bedroom is 2,500 a month. It's $2,500 a month. That's what I said. The rules and regulation is not meant for you. It's not meant for colored people. It's meant to sustain whoever created that and they forefathers and they ancestors and they bloodline. It's not meant for you. This is a form of pushback. This is a form of pushback. If you break the rules and regulation, you should pay for it. You should seek the punishment that is there. You don't pardon anybody because the person's not going to learn. So once we do an evil act, or we doing gun trades, or we doing drug sales, and all this other stuff, we get punished for this. We have to do 30, 40, 50 years out of our life. But these individuals are getting pardoned and coming home. You think these individuals gonna change? No, they ain't gonna change. They're gonna try to find something else to break the rules and regulation because they ain't learning anything. You setting the wrong example. That's what you're doing. You setting the wrong example for the whole entire world to see. What type of leadership is that? It's not no leadership. That's a person mental. That's telling you that I'm breaking the rules and regulation. I'm bending it to fit my mental. And that's the bottom line to it. If you really look at it, if you set in the stones, okay, of the Constitution, all right, the Constitution was set up for the survival of people that come behind them and people that become behind them and people become behind them. Okay, it is not set up for a group of people. These individuals that set this stuff didn't know that all these things was going to happen. It's going to take effect. Civil rights movement. It was going to be an uproar, or maybe they did. I don't know. But I'm gearing towards it was procreated for a certain group of individuals to be in existence. You know how we had to fight for the civil rights? We had to fight for civil rights. We had to stand up. Majority was, our ancestors won the war. All the wars that was going on, we won the war. We built this country. And the fact is that you sending out the wrong message once you do these certain things. That is all right to break the law. All right. And it's trickery. And I'm telling everybody, and I'm telling you right now, if you're looking at this, these laws and regulations, all right, it is not for you. It is not fit for you. So I'm telling all the children and anybody that have a sense of mind, do not break the law. Okay. Follow everything that you must follow because it is trickery. It is not meant for you. I don't mean to signal out one particular group of individuals. I'm talking to people of color. 85% of the 85% of the people of the world are colored people. 85% of the world is color people, is melanin people. Everywhere you go, you look up. There's colored people. Now, I don't want to get into the story on how this thing came about, but I'm definitely going to get into. I'm gonna touch a little bit of it later on. I might get into why things are the way they are. Let me tell you something, you know, and I'm not bashing nobody religion. I'm not getting into nobody religion. I'm stating facts, my facts, okay, in my research and my understanding from a spiritual point of view. Okay, it's from here, and it's from here. Okay, let me tell you something. When the flood happened in Noah time, right? Noah had his sons, Ham, Sam, and Japheth. Okay, after the ark, everybody was split up and was supposed to be taking care of a certain part of the earth. Everybody. Now we're not even going to talk about Noah. We're not even going to talk about Noah. We're going to talk about people was placed, right, to take care of the earth, to take care of portions of the earth, the human being. Okay, and this is, and the reason why it was this is because the human being is the caretaker of the earth and of the universe, period. The human being, okay, right? This is why you had people of color, right? They controlled the tropicals area. They controlled the area where there was, where the sun thrived at, because you couldn't have any individuals over there that didn't have melanin controlling these regions, because these regions was very hot. This is why the color was needed so they can control parts of the earth. If you go around parts of the earth, majority of the earth, right, people are colored people. 85% of the earth. Okay, they were set up and placed in certain parts of the earth to take care of the earth, to cultivate the earth, to take care of the animals, to take care of the trees, to make sure there's no pollution, to make sure that everything is on the upper up and it was governed. There were certain rules and regulations that was put down aside so we can follow under the Lord, the creator, rules and regulation coincide with man's understanding and laws and regulation. And this wasn't supposed to be violated. We had certain individuals that became jealous and seeing that they was living in an area that was cold. You was created for that area. You was created to take care the part of that earth where there was cold. It wasn't that much sunlight because your because your because your genealogy and your makeup was to fit over there and caretake of that part of the earth. Okay. Now you could come out of there. You could come out of there and trade with the people, the melanin people. That was your job. That was your job, to take care that part of the earth where it was cold, it wasn't that much sun. Of course, there's trees over there. Of course, there's things that's over there that need to be taken care of. All right, you could build palaces, you can build roads, highways, everything over there. You're supposed to king and get the knowledge and take it back over there, so that your civilization will flourish. This was the order that was given from up above, from the creator. The rules and regulations. So the rules and regulations didn't fit, and you bent it. And then you went around and caused chaos everywhere. Everywhere you caused chaos. So the bottom line is that, is it okay to break the rules and regulation? No. No, it's not okay to break the rules and regulation. And I'm talking about the rules and regulation. God, the creator, rules and regulation comes first. Spirituality. Because there's a backlash behind that. If you keep breaking it, you're gonna have to keep breaking it, keeping it up, keeping it up. You're gonna have to keep covering up with lies and deceit. You're gonna get tired of that. So my thing is that, stop breaking the rules and regulations. You got individuals that sitting in prison right now, sitting in 30 years, 20 years, 5 years for selling measly bag of weed, or some coke or whatever. They still inside there, man. Because you know why? The rules and regulations was not for them. It was against them. The rules and regulations, right, is meant to be enforced by individuals that wrote it down. They are the ones who break it. Anybody else can break it because there's a penalty behind it to keep you in line. It is meant to be broken by others. So by individuals, they making posters, they're making videos about the rules and regulations being broke. It is not meant for you. It's not procreated for you. Once you break it, you're gonna get 25 to life. The prime example is about that stand your ground law. That rules and regulation is not meant for you over there. You go ahead, go to another state and pull out your weapon and kill somebody because they threaten you, and you're a melanated person. They're gonna give you 25 life. The guy over here. Yes. Look how many cases there are. Don't be deceived, beloved. The rules and regulation is not meant for you and I to break. It is to keep you in line. It is meant for others to break it. That's the bottom line. So I'm gonna end this video, all right, and I'm gonna end this live with, listen, at 7 o'clock. I'm coming on and I'm talking about becoming boys to men. That topic right there is gonna be very, very heavy, very, very heavy. Okay, and I want your guys to tune in, and I want your guys to give it a thumbs up, right, and love it, man. I'm just spreading the information, the knowledge, and the wisdom and the spirituality, man. We need to bring that back. That's the fact. We need to bring that back. Spirituality is the foundation, and that's the only way we can get things together. Is going back to spirituality. That is a fact, man. Okay, so I'm going to end this live off with love and peace, and please have a great evening. Like I said, you can go follow me on off Facebook, Austin Crunch, and Instagram, A Crunch. Go follow me there. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking and sharing if you like. But this is my information. I'm happy. Like I said, just forget the background. And I'm just trying to figure this all out. But I'm just happy, man, to give you the message. Don't look at my background. Look at my words and look at my heart and my eyes and my mind as I'm sharing my information with you, that the rules and regulation is not meant for me and you. Okay, it is meant to keep you in line and keep people in line, but it's meant for others to break it. Okay, peace, y'all. Later.